Good morning. My name is Kyle Zagaric with PowerNotes. I'm creating a quick video to show you how PowerNotes could potentially be used to formulate a good research question, provide an outline structure for students as they're gathering, organizing, and tracking their research, and also make it easier to evaluate sources by putting that framework directly in the sources that the students are reading. So I'm starting here in an example PowerNotes account. I'll jump into one of my PowerNotes projects. So I've entered this student's dashboard in my fake Canvas class. You can integrate PowerNotes directly into your learning management system. From here, you can jump right into one of your assignments. I've just created this assignment for the sake of an example. Here I have the PowerNotes outline. So this is our version of an outline, similar to a Google Doc or Microsoft Word. There's a few more bells and whistles within PowerNotes. So it starts here with this structure where we have different topics. We have an AI integration right at the top. That's completely optional for the students. Professors are the ones that would actually need to enable this for them to use. So you can come in and you can see I have a bookmarked source that my professor has provided. So somewhere for me to start, along with two topics that I can easily add to, change, expand on over time. So in order to use the AI to start finding research topics and then in turn formulating a good research question, you can start with what's called an open prompt. So you can come in here. This says brainstorm with AI. The integration I'm showing you here is with OpenAI's ChatGPT 3.5 Turbo. We also have the ability for schools to turn on GPT-4 and other commercially available APIs like Claude, and some others that are rolling out. So I might come in here and say, what are good researched topics for social media? This might be my first time ever hearing about this topic, so I'm just going to use the AI. So my example student, Layla, you can see the name is logged, so professors can see that, students can see that. Here's the prompt, and then here's the AI's response. So as of right now, PowerNotes can just list out the responses within just using the standard language model knowledge base. One feature we're working on is the ability to turn these into links because we have library discovery integrations. But right now, you might be able to use these as a starting point to know what to go out and look for. So you come in here, you can continue asking new brainstorms, or you can go directly into the sources. So part of what makes PowerNotes useful is the ability to use all of these tools while you're inside the source. So my professor provided me with this source as a starting point, so I'll click in it. Part of our tool is a browser extension. You can see I have it turned on here. When you have the browser extension enabled, you can expand this sidebar, which shows a smaller view of the outline that you were working on. Once again, I'm showing this quick demonstration just for functionality. Please don't give me a grade. I'll be glossing over a lot of things and just pointing out the tools. I am not an educator and do not pretend to be. My role with the company is more on the product and training side, showing everyone how the buttons work and helping them get the most out of the platform. So along with our AI prompting inside of PowerNotes, we also have a tool called Discovery. So if, for example, a student comes across a source, they're just learning about a certain topic and they're not exactly sure where to go, they can click this button here in the sidebar. And when they click that, three things will happen. The first, the AI will generate a summary. So this will summarize the article that you're on. This will work on PDFs, news articles, anything from your library databases, and all pretty much all online content. Underneath the summary, we have research topics, and then below we have a Q&A. So the Q&A will allow you to ask questions to the source that you're on, but instead of having the AI use its own knowledge base where it could give you wrong information, biased information, all of the bad things that often come with relying on the AI's knowledge, with our Q&A feature, we will shrink the AI's knowledge base to only the information on the page. So you can ask your questions and it will only provide answers if the information is relevant. The research topics section is unique to PowerNotes because we are tied into the browser and we do have the library discovery tools. So an example would be, you think this research topic is interesting and you want to learn more about this. So you click into it, PowerNotes will run a search. In this example here, this is searching in Google, but here's another place where we can search in your library's database. So this feature is already live. We can tie this into your library discovery tool, and we will run a concurrent search using a direct API with these search terms and display the results here. So then the student can click right in here and keep using this as a way to find more sources, just like that. After they have found a source where they're starting to use, they're highlighting text, they're organizing it into their outline, and when they're confirming their sources, PowerNotes also has a tool called Source Notes. And this allows professors to establish an information literacy rubric or some type of evaluation criteria. They can be full questions, or in this example here, when I click on Source Notes, you'll see the title of the article that the student's in right here at the top, so they know what they're evaluating. And then just for an example, I've put currency, authority, accuracy, purpose, and objectivity. And then we provide a field for you to look up the currency, find the authority, type it in here. And the students can do this for each source that they're on. And then PowerNotes will save all of this and you can export it right into a spreadsheet. And all of that can happen inline when you're grabbing information for your research outline. And of course, for the example here, formulating a good research question. So another example, Power Summary, research topics, and Q&A. This is called discovery through PowerNotes, powered by AI. So you can toggle that by clicking on it once again here, going back. Then when you come back into your outline, you also have the ability to do what's called a closed prompt, where you can ask your research questions and close the AI's knowledge base to the research that you've selected. So for an example, let me grab some information here. I think this is relevant. I might come over here and change this topic name. You can always add new topics, change topic names. Add a new topic just to show the functionality. And I'm populating some content. I know it seems random, but I want to show one last functionality. Now, who knows if the AI will actually respond, because these are just 4 random highlights, and maybe I've even put in my own thoughts using our free-form note, and we also have our own composing tool. But I'm going to use the AI to say, from this information, and I'm going to select the research that I have found. So the AI is not doing the work for me. The AI is only helping me come up with ideas based on the research that I've already captured. So I can come in here, I select that. Now when I send out this prompt, it will show in yellow here. Here are the quotes that I've pulled in. You can click into these quotes and it'll bring you directly to that source so you know where they're coming from. All of this is logged and transparent to the professor or the librarian or tutor or TA or other students that are collaborating there. And then you can see the response here. The AI is providing examples, and you can keep fine-tuning these based on the assignment requirements. So I hope this example was interesting. If you'd like to learn more about PowerNotes, I'd be happy to host a quick informal online demo. We have faculty implementation specialists on our team and some folks who can really talk more about how you can utilize PowerNotes in the classroom and how your students can make the most of it. Thank you so much for your time. Once again, my name is Kyle Zagaric with PowerNotes. I can be reached at kyle@powernotes.com. Thank you so much for your time and have a great day.